back in seasons 1, 2, 3, 4, and halfway through 5, right? I used to pretty much grind out Fortnite. But as the seasons went on, the game just got progressively worse. And now in season 10, I can officially say this game is dead. And it's dead for a number of reasons. So in this video, I'm just going to be talking about the things that are killing the world of Fortnite. Now don't get me wrong, statistically Fortnite is doing really well. However, gameplay wise, the game needs to fix up. So yeah, enough chat, let's get into the video. Fortnite needs to fix their guns, especially the shotguns, because I cannot stress to you how many times I've shot someone in the head with a pump shotgun and it does like 7 damage. Now who made these guns, bruv? Nerf. Like, how am I meant to kill someone with this crap gun? And while we're on the topic of broken guns, why the hell does Bloom exist exactly? I mean, it makes no sense and it's fucking annoying, because I be aiming at someone, my cursor is exactly on the target, and my bullet goes in some next direction that I didn't even want the gun to aim at. Like, what kind of trees are the bullets smoking, bruv? And the final thing that I personally don't like about guns in Fortnite, a lot of people are going to disagree with me and just say, oh, you're bad at using this gun, that's why you're complaining. But I hate the way snipers are designed in Fortnite, because the bullets are so fucking slow and they have so much bullet drop. So if you're trying to shoot someone, the way you have to aim the gun up, it's just, come on, I want to shoot someone and have fun while shooting them, okay? I don't want to have to do mathematical equations on how far my gun has to be away from the guy's head to land the shot. Like, bruv, this is meant to be a shootout, not math class. Secondly, Fortnite needs to stop adding the most random shit ever. I mean, they're actually taking the piss. They started off with something as simple as a shopping trolley, and now they've got some fucking killer robot thing. I mean, back in season 7, when they added aeroplanes, that were pretty much the most overpowered thing ever, and as a result, I deleted the game in season 7. I thought Fortnite had learned their lesson, but obviously they haven't, because they added something that can launch like 20,000 nukes at your fucking face instantly. How is that not seen as overpowered? They've also added stuff like a quad bike that can make you fly, a hoverboard, this Jurassic World gyrosphere ripoff, anti-gravity fields, turrets, and a fucking air tunnel system. Like, what exactly are you trying to turn your game into, mate? Overwatch? All of these new things are ruining the aspect of movement in Fortnite. Back when these things weren't in the game, everyone was mostly on neutral ground, which made gunfights more fun. But now, you cannot play Fortnite without some complete wanker flying up to you from out of nowhere and completely melt you down. The worst part about this is, they won't remove that crackhead robot, that hoverboard and that quad bike. However, they will gladly remove the drum gun just after making every single lobby in Fortnite vote to bring it back. Like, you complete brainless bastards. Like, there's no consistency in that. That's like saying we're removing all pocket knives because they're a threat to society. However, feel free to walk around with nuclear warheads strapped on your head. And the consistency in Fortnite overall is just all over the place. I mean, they had double pump, then they removed it, then they added it again, and then they removed it. Then, in an attempt to switch the meta from shotgun to SMG, they removed the tactical SMG just to bring it back a few seasons later. I mean, make your fucking minds up, you daft twats. You're moving like a bunch of 3-year-olds in a toy shop. You can't decide what to pick, fam. Now, pretty much throughout this entire video, I have been taking the piss out of Fortnite. However, I want to end by giving Fortnite 2 of my personal suggestions that I would gladly like to see implemented in their game. The first one is just as a whole get rid of fall damage, mainly because the amount of times I get into a shootout with someone, the build battle starts getting really high, and at some point in the fight I start winning, and I start to realize, mate, my opponent is not responding to any of my shots. And why, you ask? Because the wankers climbed all the way down to the bottom of the structure and has now smashed the thing to pieces, meaning the structure will collapse and I'm gonna fall to my death. I mean, this happens so much and it's just completely ruining gunfights as well as the general game. I mean, I'm spending half my time running around collecting resources. I get into one gunfight and this dickhead smashes the fucking structure down and kills me with fall damage. And just general movement in Fortnite with fall damage enabled is so shit because when I have materials, I try to save them for gunfights only. So it's so annoying when I'm trying to get down a ledge and I have to build and use my materials for platforms just to get down. And that just wastes materials. It would be just so much easier if I could just jump down, take no damage, and carry on running. And gunfights would be a lot more funner because full damage don't exist. You can't get dickheads bashing up your structures and killing you with full damage. So with that said, just get rid of full damage, man. Now the second thing that I would just love to see implemented into Fortnite is if you would gain double the amount of materials per hit. This should be added because what's the main thing people want to do when they enter a game of Fortnite? And that's right, just get into a gunfight and scrap their people up. I don't think anyone wants to just run around hitting trees and rocks and stuff. Like, that's boring. So if you were to gain more materials per hit, double the amount in fact, then gathering materials, which is pretty much the boring part of Fortnite, will be done pretty quickly and there'll be more gunfights and better gunfights as a result of that. So with that said, why would you not add that rule? That's pretty good if you ask me. So in conclusion, fix your guns, stop adding completely random shit, get rid of fall damage, be more consistent when adding or removing stuff, and double the amount of resources you get per hit. Now, if I see these changes in the game, I will happily start playing Fortnite again. However, if I don't, I'm calling up my fucking hitman right now.